Hello, everyone. We're getting the here and now and forever opening that we always get. But here we are for a special St. Patrick's Day episode of Raw and Brussels. And since it's on Netflix in most of the world, we get to see it live instead of at 7 p.m. for me or 8 if you're on the East Coast. And this is the Forest National Stadium. Looks like a movie theater or a mall. More mall looking there. There's the fight card. There's what it looks like empty. There's what it looks like with the crowd. Individual matches. Jay versus Theory. Penta versus the guy that gets to bang Tiffany Stratton wherever he wants to. Legal Kaiser. Very loud crowd, like all the European crowd. These two sign a contract. These two are to fight. Hopefully it's the end of Finn Balor and the start of the Demons soon. These two under one roof. But I'll keep it like this until somebody joins us, if anybody does. Plus, back to Elimination Chamber. And turn heel and surprise the world. Host the world. Where would I get Cody Rhodes starting here? Very full arena. Oh, it's John Cena. Oh, Cody Rhodes. And John Cena does suck. I agree, guys. Still hope John Cena doesn't win the fucking world championship. Doesn't deserve it. Got destroyed by Solo over a year ago. Has been the end of his career. But since WWE is hot, he's coming back. It's like Rock. John Cena still thinks he's an invisible man. With the you can't see me shirt on. The first we're seeing Cena since he's turned heel. So it's going to be interesting how the crowd reacts. These are the standard bearers so far. I don't understand why it's so Cena. Cena sucks. The crowd is doing here. Still on. Cena sits down and absorbs it. Wonder how much Cena's getting paid for the 6 to 8 appearances he's making this year. WWE. All right, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Chance still going on. Oh, he moved and they booed. He moved again and they're gonna boo again. Let's see if they let him talk. You sold out. Chance going out now. Boos starting again. Cena frustrated. Now let's see what he calls the Belgians. They all say they invented chocolate so they could get to the kids. Don't know what the Belgians are chanting now. Maybe I ask them for syrup for their waffles. Only 5 years John's been abused. Let's figure out who abused him. Who's the other member of this abusive relationship? Attacking her fans. What you seen a chance? Haven't seen her flip them off. So there you go. Baby face or Hilton, what are you? Oh, you're a human being. Way to go, John. I haven't been awful to you. I've been indifferent to you, John. Not that all the Belgians did to you. Didn't give you enough syrup for your waffles. I don't know. I'm seeing us still angry at the fans. John Cena 1-1-1-1 and 1. Or 1-1-1. I'm like there's nobody who was tuning in then, John. $2,000 odds were not good for wrestling. It's WWE.
But in my final moments, it's the only thing I can do, right? I can walk away. What a great example. They go from chanting, shut the F up to hearing when they're going to walk away.
Should have walked away when Solo beat the shit out of you. Horrible match. I've seen that. Totally destroyed by Solo Sikoa. Hey, I was in with Queen. Ha ha ha. Goodbye. Yeah. The Belgians are telling you they're not that messy, John.
My point is, no matter what I do, it is never enough, and you should all be ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself, fans.
You say, and you only care about yourself. I put myself on the line to make a fool of choice in my life, and only what I get. Storm shoes, running back. John Cena's coming to town. What is that? This is crazy. What is that?
Hey, Pablo, how do you sons of bitches? John, you should have stick to acting. Cauliflower ears. Still ripping us as fans. John, all the fans have treated you like shit for 25 years. He's asking for Cody. Oh, he's pointing at every fan. Not to let's go seamless. Sucks, champs. Dana sucks jackoffs. That sucks. Jackoffs might make it into the title of a weekly show this week. Shut the fuck up, champs, brother.
loyalty and respect.
20 minutes of this shit so far.
Never give up. I am the definition of perseverance, and every person here. What you do is you use me as an excuse for your failure.
Tell us what you really think, John.
What? Yes, yes, everybody. Everyone take my prayer. It's functional relationship.
Stop the fuck up chants going on again.
I'm done. I'm breaking with every single person, whether you like me
Good John, break up with every single person. See how far that gets you in life. Here comes Cody. Somebody had to shut John up. Getting flashbacks when Raw was terrible when we got 20, 25-minute intros and nothing but talking. That's what we're in today so far. Of course, this might go past the half-hour mark. Cody pounding on the stairs before he goes up on like he does everything. Checking to make sure they're solid enough to support him. So Cody's holding the belt right side up this time. Eric's holding it upside down in the Miz position. Like how these Europeans do with names change. Well, Cody Rhodes chant going on. Can't quite understand what they're saying there.
Even myself, if I understood correctly what you just said, they have given you their worst. Sure, they might have given you their worst. They have also given you their best for 25 years, and they did that. They did that because you were special. They did that because you could take it. They did that because you could handle it.
Oh, Cody using his outside voice saying enough.
Who's the guy on this sport?
Tell him, Cody.
WrestleMania. Because it does. I run it over. I run it out. Because I shot and it wasn't good enough. I retire early. So go find John Cena.
Tell him, John Cena. You go find yourself, man. This son of a bitch. I think he said something before son of a bitch, but I'll catch that when I rewatch this. Everybody's staring back up the ring, and he's walking up. Let's see if Stina says anything. I wonder if we find in this opening part of Raw. 30 minutes to this. What did you say, John? Fans back to the ring, John. John throws the mic down and finally exiting the ring. Well, back to the Queens. Goodbye. Was that the entrance into the backstage, and there she goes.
An emotional drama for a decade. I believe in that. Alongside that, was telling but the fans that attended tonight. Their lives. 33 to here's the main event.
Just trying to watch along. Now it's time for you do it. And no holds barred. No holds barred match. Eminem Zindan. It'll be longer than 2.5 hour episode. So be 40 minutes. It's the first match start. Wingstop commercial.
So I got the same credit good for it, and I use it for everything.
That was a very boring entrance there for them to. That wants to come later. Them two signing contracts later. And this is what we're getting next. Not sure how many months it'll take for Penta to wrestle every wrestler of WWE. And yeah, every wrestler, because you can go back and watch him beat the shit out of Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, of course, beat the shit out of him a little too. Ends with Penta getting gasoline poured on him. And then Lucha Underground champion. And he's grabbing the ladder. He'd burn Penta. Of course, he didn't do that because Penta's still there. Unless Penta's a ghost. Or ghost of Penta. Cool entrance for Penta. A very small entryway there in Belgium. And pretty excited to see Penta. Watch these two beat the shit out of each other. Chat from Penta. Newsline. They saw a slide. Penta walking on barricades. Doing a Hurricanrana. He's back in the ring. Guys are back out of the ring. What's he grabbing? Two chairs. Well, Kaiser hasn't used chairs and shit much because instead of going over the ring apron when he had put it up under so the chairs didn't go far into the ring because they were trapped in the banner. Chop trading time. Death Valley driver onto the announce booth. Guys are getting the best of him there. Going to commercials on the holy shit. Oh, over to Imes dog food. Interesting when they do UFC boxing and wrestling in one event. Say when they had about a box, but part of the boxing. Okay. Doing a kick out by Lewick into getting back control of the match. Not a squared circle. So wrestling. Guys are tossed up over the table. They try to spear into. Possible lay chance. Continuing. Hi, Russ. Yes, Alonso is missing in action. Yes. He was committed. Then he remembered today's St. Patrick's Day and is getting drunk with his buddies. Leaving me all by myself. But he even not so full. Kaiser has 0% body fat. Here's a Spenta. Grab that chair from him. Move with that if you really did it. Kaiser says he gives up, you win. Because Spenta has your chair. Of course, it's not the case, and now Kaiser has your chair. Now Kaiser doesn't have a chair because he has just got the face. Chair to the back of Kaiser. Toss the chair to Kaiser. Kick to the head to Kaiser. Kaiser still has her chair. Easy win for Kaiser there. And gotta get a story going. Penta just had, instead of having him fight different people every week, as long as it's not Butch, he's getting fight Butch 2 times so far. He's done. Beat Janae. Get pretty deadly at beat Janae. Kathy Kelly. Dressed like a sexy librarian. And to thank you in advance. Once for international championship nights. You just said fuck your mother. Of course, in Spanish. Little commercial. You right back. What? Yeah. Show on YouTube on wrestling. Money. The one's 20. Oh, the terms that we used to put it. For much better. Regular church. Sorry, near the beverage there. This one I did not have on the white card. Kulikai. Larry Kyle. He's a Mickey solid citizen. And the luchador Chad Gable interfering there. Right, Lee. Rey Mysterio. And there you go, right? Ivy, you better look behind you or in front of you. The Dakota guy picks up one. He's getting a little bit of a push since he's finally healthy. And raised by Russ's favorite. Her favorite. I mean, he really, really does not like her. "33 days until WrestleMania." Contract signing coming up. There we go. Oh, this commercial break's getting old. First live TV event in Brussels. We're looking for Bianca. I was feeling somebody gotta go through this desk. It's not stable. You're saying nobody will disrespect her? Because she's a world champion? She's still the world champion at WrestleMania. I hope that's true. Tired of Bianca. There he packed her in. Use teams to remind us that 50 times every episode. Professor, now you can beat each other. Of course, Ripley coming, trying to get her name added on to them. We're still looking like D. Snyder. Again, Eel getting pushed in the face. Ripley's are taking both through the table. Ripley signed the contract, running off of the contract. So there we go. One night triple threat winning, one night triple threat. Look at your feeling. Your feety down there. Dairy and water. Filter right before the entered into the back seat. Loud singing of a song by Riley. Lots of hands going up and down. Most of them doing it the correct way with two hands. Instead of Americans using one hand, half of them do. So up on the announced this, getting the fans to do the beat. And I'll be doing this for the next 4 minutes as it goes into commercial. Green flag. WWE 2K5 25. I'm tempted to get it. You're gonna be the rest. Breaker breaking stuff. Happens when you have breaker in your name. Either that or you're going breaker 19 as a semi trucker. semi truck driver, tractor trailer driver. See, enter. That was ridiculously quick. Taking a while around theory now. Phase one of the match. There's a room there. On top. Jay's just still on the title belt from Winter. After doing the yeets, after they just yeeted herself for 5 minutes. We better not get followed up by another commercial here.
3:21 p.m.
This is the main event tonight. And you got national champion. Now we get a video package. Rod Breaker. 1 second, since my sound usually screws up and I can't hear myself. So. No. No. So of course. The bRUSSles. Bianca attacking Ripple. Yellow Sky attacking Ripple. Bianca attacking Eel. Are you taking them both down?
Me too.
I've
been hanging around for like 10 minutes.
Why didn't you say something?
I did. I said loads of things. I was cursing you and everything.
No, you could send me a message.
I did send you a message about 10 minutes ago.
I just got one now.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Did I just see Grayson Waller get jobbed out in like 30 seconds?
Yeah, it lasted no time.
Oh. Feel sorry for that guy.
Like a shopping mall or a movie theater.
Oh, in Brussels. I don't think I've ever been to Brussels. I've been to Bruges, which is near Brussels.
You should have been to Brussels because, of course, it has your name in it.
I'll be quiet.
Hey, in the,
I've never heard that before.
look up the description.
You know what I mean? It's
I
like,
put Brussels.
oh, yeah, it's funny. Right, why have you got me here on a day that I don't usually come on?
Because it's live, and that's why.
So how comes Alonso took the day off work to get drunk?
I have no idea.
He's not even Irish.
Don't ask me.
Yeah. I can understand if he was Irish, but he's not.
He's probably cheap and drink. He's probably drinking dirt cheap green beer.
Oh, lovely.
I hate like eating or drinking anything with green dye because when you go number 2, it's always green.
So how comes Raw is live? How long are they in Europe for?
For 3 weeks.
Bloody hell.
I think it ends there in London when we're on SmackDown.
So you're lucky you had a free day to do a watch along.
Yep. We'll be the same next week, I think. Be the same next week too, really.
Mm-hmm.
Get 2 more weeks of this. I would don't know how I lost my voice, but that's why Russ came in. Russ cursed me. He put a curse on me. Made my voice go away.
Yeah, lucky because generally Mondays I've got things to do.
Like take your boy swimming.
Exactly. Oh, I'm tired.
You watch him swim, or do you get in there with him?
No. He has swimming lessons. So I just watch whatever on my phone usually.
Sit there and watch like everybody's parents does.
Oh yeah, there's loads of parents just all on their phones, not actually watching their kids or anything.
I didn't like swimming lessons.
Didn't you?
What about me?
You didn't. You didn't like them.
No, I didn't like them.
Oh. Well, they're fine. It's only 45 minutes.
The first time I didn't like it because it was like for super advanced like swimmers. It's basically what you do if you were a lifeguard.
What
Stuff.
did you do that for?
Because that's where my grandpa got me swimming lessons. It was
Oh my god.
The oil refinery, they have like their own lodge right by there, and has a swimming pool in there, so they did swimming lessons there, and that's where like my aunt and uncle and my dad learned to swim. So
An oil
that's how,
refinery.
yeah.
Oh. So you weren't swimming in the oil. That's probably why it was difficult.
I was good at floating.
So what did you do over the weekend, Tony?
Um, broke up a dog fight yesterday.
Dog fight between two women.
No, it was between my
Oh,
dog and
you're not that lucky.
roommate's dog. Well,
You're,
what's bad is like I couldn't get to the location, so I had to
the
crawl on my hand.
location.
Yeah, I had to crawl on my hands and knees in the yard to get to where I was. So of course now my knees are all battered.
Why doesn't your roommate? Why does your roommate have a dog?
Because lots of people have dogs. I don't know.
So do you know this roommate, or is it just someone you found in an advert?
No, it's one of my friends. He knew him, so
Huh.
I better say a family friend.
So what kind
Skinny
of dog?
guys.
What kind of dog does he have?
The Strad. I have a hard time saying it. The Stradshire Bull Terrier.
Oh, Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Yes, lovely dog. Yeah, that's what like I've got.
They got such a big fucking head. What's weird? He's nice as he can be to every human, nice as he can be to every dog, except my two dogs. Like when he first brought him out, they were fine together, playing, running around and stuff, and now it's straight tail and attack mood. Oh look, it's a mad salutador. Peanut Dragon Lee.
I like his trainer. Can you tell who it is by his trainers?
I can tell who it is because of his. What do you almost sound like you hit a bell there?
I don't think. Oh yeah, it's just a plate. I don't think it is. What's his name? Whoever it's. Who's the guy? What's his name?
This one looks
Chad
taller.
Gable. I don't think it is Chad Gable. It's not.
This guy's taller than Chad Gable.
Yeah, it's definitely not him.
It was Gable last week, but this guy was not Gable. Because Gable is vertically challenged. Another bad one was but I just thought it was funny last week how they showed Gable was sitting there in the same stews and traders, and here comes the guy in the mask getting escorted out by the police.
Brilliant. CM Punk, is he not in Belgium tonight?
I don't know. I'm sure they have to be there. If they're recovered from last week's match.
It was good. It was a good match.
I don't know who the move from the top would hurt more. If it shows it again here, but I assume it will. Flying elbow. Well, why doesn't anybody just go over the ring and get out of there anymore?
When they're
I,
in
I, I can't tell you the last time I remember somebody climbing over the. I still wish that it was set up the way it is now. It'd be a lot cooler if you had a catwalk all the way around it,
Mm,
so you could have enough room to do moves off the top of it.
yeah, be ideal.
I mean, you have to have pretty good balance if you're gonna try to do a move from the top of that.
Yeah, Hurricane Runner or something.
You could have somebody like Penta do it because Penta was walking the ring barrier earlier.
What's his name? His Lucha whatever
Major.
mate is coming in, isn't he? Is it his brother's coming into WWE?
Yeah, he signed. It's supposed to be can't remember if it's at Mania or after Mania.
Yeah, he's been released from AEW apparently.
I'm sure he'll make an appearance probably at WrestleMania. Might not wrestle, but show up or something. I hate this stupid thing. It keeps coming unstrapped. I'm so tired of the use of one arm.
We are indeed. Oh, Seth Rollins. Ooh.
bRUSSles. Can we call it bRUSSles? You should claim the city, Russ.
Stop it.
Well, what is it? He could like get crazy outfits in Belgium.
Well, not really. He's dressed quite normally today.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? He couldn't get one in Brussels. He couldn't get something crazy sent to him.
Yeah, they don't really dress mad in Europe. Not as mad as you probably think they do.
I would think they would in Brussels just because all the MDMA and just goes everywhere. They're probably the one with the most discos, aren't they? I just can't imagine just sitting there with a big crowd of people with electronic music. Just random sounds. Makes no sense to me.
So many adverts, aren't there?
Yep. They definitely make his money's worth. I just wonder when they're going to start doing it to the people that have the paid tier. We're getting the Riyadh season commercial here. Russ, what are your thoughts? I don't know if you've seen it or not, but last week they were talking about how they're going to do a event that is wrestling, boxing, and UFC matches all at the same event.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. How long is this
And
event going to be?
probably like 4 or 5 hours.
No one's going to buy that. No one will be interested. The wrestling will be the bottom of the card. The UFC will probably be middle, and then the boxing will be last.
What's weird is that they're trying to move UFC to Netflix because they want more money. And ESPN saying they're not making enough money because of the pay-per-views. I don't get many rights. You're not gonna get many buys when it's $89.99 every 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's ridiculous. It's just like, well, it seemed that when TKO bought the WWE, that the UFC was the bigger part of it, and it's like, well, no, it's not, because the wrestling pulls in way more people than UFC does.
Yeah. Yep. As you can see how crazy these European audiences are.
Yeah, I mean, a UFC event probably wouldn't fill out that arena in a country like Belgium. It might do. I doubt it, though.
I wonder if they could do something, because I'm sure they're testing now about doing WrestleMania events there. But do you think I could do something like have one night of Mania in Paris, the other night in London? Could they do that?
No.
Like with SmackDown and night one in Paris and
I don't
Raw,
think people.
Raw
I don't think that's a good idea, to be fair. I think it's better to just, if you're going to have it 2 days in a row, you've got to have it in the same place.
It's weird here how they're having the Hall of Fame ceremony in a different place in that very weird looking building there.
Mm.
Looks like an airport, ain't it? Vegas skyline has changed so much because they've added all these like businesses and stuff there.
Really? I've never been to Vegas, so I couldn't actually comment. I just think Las Vegas is the same from like all the films that are based there. None recently, obviously, but ones from like the 90s.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what's Seth Rollins out here for? Just to get attacked by someone, hopefully.
I got the pros on Finn Balor for some reason.
Balor's fighting Bron Breakker, isn't he?
Yeah, but it was showing a preview thing for.
Oh, it's got to be CM Punk in it, surely. WWE does come to Europe a lot, really.
Yeah, it does. It's usually what in like May and June normally. Isn't it May or June normally? Russ.
Mm.
So isn't it normally like May or June that it's early summer, late spring when it's there?
No, I can't remember because when did they come to France recently? That wasn't all that long ago, was it?
And that was like May. I think it was backlash.
Was it?
Yeah.
Couldn't have been a year ago, surely. Doesn't feel that long ago.
No, all that stuff seemed fast because they were just going from country to country.
Mm.
It was weird to see them do 3 pay-per-views because they did Canada, then Puerto Rico, then France.
It's never as good as the UK, though.
It's weird how they go to a break and like the whole fucking 5 minutes are still singing or chanting the song.
Yeah, it's just this sort of thing just takes me out of it a little bit.
It seems very
just say what you got to say, mate. Come on, all day.
It seems very steep there up top.
It does.
Well, while putting me up there, I might go for a tumble.
Tumble. You're the one who's always tumbling about.
Yep. At least he won't get pinched today. He's wearing his green.
What's he actually saying? Because I've got the volume down.
I haven't got to the part where he's talking yet.
Oh. Because on Netflix, we're about 5 seconds ahead of you.
You're about 20 seconds ahead of me.
Well, you should get a VPN and use Netflix. No, he's talking about Roman Reigns pulling him out of the cage.
Monday Night Rollins.
I'll say he just assumes that everyone in Belgium speaks English.
They pretty much do, don't they?
Not really. In Holland, they do. In Holland, they start teaching English in like year when the kids are about 3 years old.
Yeah, one of my exes, her dad was an English professor. Yeah, it's like 80% of Holland speaks English.
Yeah, they speak it very well, actually.
Yeah, I think you could speak any language very well if you had to speak Dutch. Dutch sounds like an alien language.
It's really strange, though, because considering Europe's quite small compared to America, all the different languages that there are in Europe.
Yeah, it's like every country we have to have our own language.
Some are slightly different, like Spanish and Portuguese are quite similar from what I hear.
Yeah, but it's like Rio de Janeiro is how you say Rio because of R's or H's.
Mm-hmm. Real Madrid. And apparently, Spanish and Italian can be quite similar as well. Some words are quite similar.
Yeah, and French as well. All those are pretty similar.
No one wants to speak French or German.
Well, what's weird here, like in high school and stuff, they have German. It's like, what's the purpose of learning German?
Exactly, it's only Germans and Austrians that speak German. No one else in the world speaks German. When you think you may as well learn at least like French. So like Canadians speak French, and obviously Spanish. Most of the Latin world speaks Spanish. So
It's weird, like how for a long time it was like French was the world language, and then it was Spanish for a while. Now it's been English for
since
a very long
England
time.
colonized everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, CM Punk, just get out there and stop this nonsense. This is why I don't watch Raw, Tony, because it's too much of this.
Good thing you didn't watch the first 30 fucking minutes of this thing.
Oh, it's just too much talking, man. If it's two people talking, I don't mind that, but when it's one person talking, or if you're mad. Oh, I'm going to fight him. Oh, he's made me really upset. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right, carry on.
You had the invisible man, Mr. Cena, come out for the first 20 minutes talking. Then Cody came out, and then of course they were in the ring together, so that took up the first 30 minutes.
Oh, so John Cena's there, is he? Oh, right. So he's just literally come out and nothing's happened, and now he's going. That's nice of him.
He has glasses. I don't know how they stay on your face.
Oh, where's it from? Monday. Next Monday. Where is it from?
I can't remember.
Glasgow, Scotland. I love Glasgow. Yeah, where was the last one? In the castle, wasn't it? That was in Glasgow. I'll see CM Punk's on next Monday. Huh? He only wants to come to the UK, that's why.
They can't have him on there in the same week.
He loves the UK. Jey Uso and Mystery Partner versus A Town Down Under.
There you go, Russ.
Oh, you got it. It's back to front. You have to get the slide up.
Can you read this way?
Can't read backwards. Right, here we go. It's AJ Styles. He's on roids, man, big time.
He's huge. He's like two normal AJ Styles.
He ate Air Paris, I think. That's why Air Paris hasn't been heard of for 20 years. Oh, it's Karrion Kross and his lovely girlfriend, wife, whatever her name is.
What are they trying to do with him this time? It's like they should have gave up already.
I actually like him. He's actually quite a good wrestler. Oi. I think you should do a live stream every Raw and SmackDown.
Did you notice something here?
What's that? Braun Breaker.
After it goes to commercial, rewind it to that.
Oh, I didn't get a commercial. I got two people talking.
I'm saying when it does.
Oh, I don't seem to be getting any commercials. It just does a countdown.
Does it?
Yeah. That's what I said. Just get a VPN and watch it on Netflix.
But anyway,
this is a main event now, Tony. Main event.
Karrion Kross, he has something that he sneakily does. If you looked at him, he had his hair like AJ Styles there.
So he just copies other people.
Yeah.
So he's so the next person, if he goes for a bald person, he's got to shave his head.
Yeah.
Or if he hasn't getting into a feud with Otis or something, he's got to put on 50 pounds.
He's got to put on a fat suit.
Yeah, put on a fat suit, 100 pounds.
I'm tired of him.
Tired of who?
Mr. Balor there.
I like Balor. I just think he's just been criminally underused. I don't like the Judgment Day anyway. I think it's a waste of time. But... I mean, they've been one of the biggest stables going, and they literally won nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand all these factions. They don't do anything.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, Finn Balor's had lots of matches, but he hasn't won any of them. You're like, well, kick him out of the group.
It's like he all he's won was with tag belts.
Yeah, I was like, it's rubbish, isn't it? Really, he should. If he's the leader of a faction, he should be in the sort of lower, upper, well,
Lower mid card.
not lower mid, no, higher than mid card, I'd say. He should be pushing the top guys, shouldn't he? Really, if you're the leader of your own faction.
Should be. But it's generally like mid card people like Chad Gable.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Gable's quite good. You know, he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, but that's why they do what they do. That's why they sit there and train with
You
people.
know, he's kind of come out of his shell a little bit. He's got a little bit of charisma now. Finn Balor's good. Finn Balor's really good. He's got all the tools, but he's just literally they're just wasting him.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of screen time. He's on TV a lot, but he's just not winning any matches.
What's weird is separately, they have this LFG now, which is their reality show. It's Legends and Future Greats is what it's pinned at, but it's basically a replacement of NXT Level Up, along with Evolve. But both of those are making that up. But well, what's weird is like almost all of them are up in their upper 20s or early 30s.
Yeah.
It's like, why aren't you picking younger people?
Yeah. I mean, to say that all the top guys at the moment are well in their 40s. And then no young guy. All right, Gunther. All right, yeah. How old's Gunther? 30-ish, something like that?
Yeah, I think he's older than that because he's been around for a while.
Yeah, but it's like CM Punk. I mean, Seth Rollins, he's not 40 yet. But Cena, Roman Reigns, all those guys, they're all like 40 in their 40s.
Mid 40s.
Yeah, McIntyre, he's 40 odd. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's amazing that these guys have had the careers that they have. Randy Orton as well. It's amazing that a wrestler's career is getting, not that it was ever short, but they're getting to a bigger age where their performances doesn't fall off a cliff. Because I think they're protecting themselves a little bit more.
And it's so different with the women because all those are much younger.
Yeah, they're all young. As I say, I think it's different for a woman, obviously, because once they start having babies and things like that, their body changes and they probably can't wrestle for like, apart from Trish Stratus, obviously. But the rest of them just sort of, they get to like mid-30s and it's like, now I want to have a family, kids and everything else.
That's kind of a thing with the man, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I mean, she's having time off. She's had a baby. The other one just come back. She was having a baby and whatnot. As I say, having a baby changes a woman's outlook on everything.
I'm really curious what they're going to do with her mania since they said she's have a major part of it. Is her mind finally to get taken over by? Is it be Uncle Howdy or is it be somebody else?
Uncle Howdy, hopefully. I mean, how old's Finn Balor? He must be.
It's weird, like his six pack's all above his belly button, like
It's
below
weird,
his belly. Below his belly button, he doesn't really have any.
He's 43. Muscle. He's older than me. He's 43.
Yeah, that's like all of them. I mean, you got Gargano, Ciampa. I mean, all those guys are up there. Your Motor City Machine Guns, they're up there.
Oh yeah, those guys have been around for donkey years. But as I say, everyone in the top of the card in WWE is in their 40s, which is just amazing, really. And they're all performing to a good level. Not like in the old days, like when obviously Michaels, Macho Man, Hogan, and so when they were in their 40s, they were like, God, they couldn't really perform anymore. But these guys just carry on and on and on, and there doesn't seem to be a dip in their performance.
I wonder who's that go against Braun Breaker at Mania.
I don't know, but I hope Scott Steiner's in his corner. Give me a mic. Ugh. Just Scott Steiner at ringside.
It's weird that Paul Heyman's sitting there training him right now.
Have you heard his voice? His voice doesn't suit his body.
No. Maybe he has tiny balls from all the steroids.
I don't think he's on steroids. I don't think he is. He's a big. I mean, the Steiners were big guys anyway, but he's got good genes in him. Put it that way.
What about with genes and Sideshow Bob's missus there? Oh, you're gonna be sad. Garcia is not doing SmackDown Weekly anymore.
Why not?
Because she's going like part-time. She's gonna be working on some projects for him, but
she's only just been on. She's only just come back, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary said hello to us. I don't know when that was. You never keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, I try to keep it up, but I didn't put up your last one.
No, you didn't. That was like an hour ago. That was when I was swimming. Gary just thought we were ignoring him, so he buggered off.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary.
Gary, come back, please.
It's funny. I try to match the commentary box with what show we're doing. Since Raw, of course, it's gonna be red. They the black. I hate these black mats.
Yeah.
What's weird? It's not an actual canvas. It just covers on top of it. That's why they have that weird black padding on the side.
I don't think you could get any more sponsors on there.
Because for some reason it had it on after I did this after a SmackDown. They showed that it had the ads.
It's just as I know it's like one of these things that they're suddenly wearing trainers now to wrestle in. They never used to.
I wonder if they're doing that because this isn't a regular canvas. I don't know if that has the same texture or not.
Well, what would you do? Would you have a red one for SmackDown, a red one for Raw, and a blue one for SmackDown?
What?
Ring cover.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Red doesn't look that aesthetically pleasing.
I just like what the SmackDown. They just got the normal blue canvas with a normal WWE logo.
Breaker now at breakneck speed. Breaker now. Sling blade cuts Breaker off. Brilliant. There's a better balance.
Do you like how they put the belts on the pedestals now?
No, I don't like that.
Just glanced down at the Intercontinental Championship and looking for more gold to the Judgment Day. Of course, Liv and Raquel.
Who's this referee? I don't know who the referees are anymore.
And I think more gold maybe could put the Judgment Day is lacking right now. There seems to have been a bit of turmoil, misunderstandings, including earlier tonight. But I think when everybody
I'll have to get used to looking at the referees. I'll have to find out who they all are and grade them accordingly.
Yeah, it's weird how they change them so much now. It's weird it continued for me and it went to break for me.
Well, on mine it says back in 2 minutes, but they're still wrestling, so I don't know what's going on. There's meant to be a commercial, but there's not. They're still wrestling.
Yeah. It's like they don't have any sponsors. It's funny how it, like on, especially happens a lot on the ESPN Plus. You're sitting here, and then it's like there's no sponsor, so and that's basically what it says. It's like your content will continue, or whatever it will say. Or sometimes it's like this ad space is available.
Oh, Tony, Gary is there. He says, "I'm here listening." He's listening to our inane ramblings.
Yeah, I've been rambling to myself, Gary, for 2 hours because Alonzo was supposed to be here, and he decided to go get drunk on St. Patrick's Day with his friends.
Not that I condone what he's done. It's just he's not even Irish.
It's just like how it was like 11:30 midnight last night when he finally realized today was St. Patrick's Day.
What time is it there, Tony? Sorry.
It's 4:12.
Oh yeah, so he's been out. So he had liquid lunch.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's many people in the States watching, to be fair.
Nah, most of them are working. I just kind of wonder what their ratings of viewership will be later on. Since it's weird how Netflix does just like, oh, there was 1 billion hours watched. It's like, what the fuck does that tell me? It could have been Tom rewinding 50 times to get the perfect screenshot that he wants.
I just read, it's got the headlines on the bottom, and it's just said, someone's beaten Ludwig Kaiser. It's like, Penta's defeated Ludwig Kaiser, and you're like, well, everybody beats Ludwig Kaiser, so that's not breaking news. I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle a match, let alone bloody beat anyone.
Do you know what I would want to watch? And I'd actually think Tiffany would beat him.
Oh, she probably would.
Because she does with powerlifting and the
she's
bodybuilding.
Yeah, she's booked properly as well. I can't imagine that Louis Kaiser's not a bad wrestler. It's just I've never seen enough of him to make a judgment on him.
No, he's perfectly fine. It just
Even in the Rumble, he was out within like 5 seconds. I was like, oh.
it, and it's almost like with Fowler too. I mean, he probably has like 6-7% body fat, but Gunther and Ludwig have like 0% body fat,
Hmm.
and that's why I think it's kind of weird that Gunther's been champion for 233 days and be around 260 days when it gets to WrestleMania. It's only defended it 5 times.
That's the problem, isn't it? It's like these. At least with the pay-per-views, you used to get all the titles on the line usually, and these days they're just like an afterthought.
Yeah, they used to have the Night of Champions, which is always boring because there'd only be like one belt that changed hands.
Hmm. At least hopefully, like obviously WrestleMania is 2 days. SummerSlam's going to be 2 days. At least you should get all the titles on the line. Hopefully.
Yeah, it should be. Like I said, I should be curious who they pit against Breaker.
I just hope Jey Uso loses.
But that belt has to change hands.
It has to change hands, otherwise Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumbles for absolutely nothing. I was so angry at the time.
Yeah, but CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Rollins, they have to be fighting over a belt. Unless Cody's belt goes away, which would be a bad thing. I'm surprised they don't get hurt going over the desk from those chairs.
Yeah.
I wonder if they went to these new desks because people are getting hurt going through the old
I
ones.
think there's a good chance, yeah.
I just wonder if it's possible to break through the thing.
Hmm.
We really need Strowman versus Fatu.
I think that's be a good fight. Oof.
I shouldn't say Fatu though, because they're all Fatus.
They're all Fatus, yeah. Fatu Junior, Fatu Senior, Fatu 3 times removed.
Because one of the Usos I know is Joseph Fatu. I can't remember who's who, but
Problem is, it's just a conveyor belt, isn't it? It's like
because Jacobs was son of the twin of Rikishi.
They just need to come away from just because your name's Anoi or something. Or Fatu, just get automatic employment from the WWE.
And it's funny they all build them from Samoa or Tonga, where they're all from California.
Yeah, exactly. I've probably been to Samoa more times than they have. Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom's getting involved. And Carlito is so funny. So that's a decent spear he's got there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He just does it way too much.
He's just not use a Steiner recliner or something. That'd be like amazing.
It's just kind of amazing a guy that big how he was able to do that move in the corner.
Yeah. They're going to steal his belt now, aren't they? Oh no, someone's coming out. Who's coming out? Oh, Penta. Oh, please don't let Penta beat Bron Breakker. Penta should go. Yeah, once his brother comes in, that'll be great for the tag team division, I think.
It'll be a good time for his brother to come in.
Also, Penta's a fight him at WrestleMania.
He just said he wants the Intercontinental belt. So. Doesn't mean he wants it at WrestleMania, but
Could be good if he got it at WrestleMania. I like Penta. He's good. Don't get me wrong.
What's good about him? He can fight any type of wrestler.
And that is it, my friend. Monday Night Raw is over.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Let's see when they say good night, everybody, to me.
Netflix. It's finished. It's over. Now I can watch whatever I was watching before.
You're like, now I can go on with my normal life.
I can, which is good. Thank you for inviting me, Tony. That was, even though I was only here for about an hour.
Yeah. Was I seeing that you were there?
Even though I was waiting backstage for about 20 minutes.
It usually pings a noise when you're backstage, but I didn't have it. I kept having it open where I would see if you would pop up. I guess I had it closed at that time, just in case I didn't hear it. But oh well.
It's fine.
So everybody, that's a St. Patrick's Day Raw from bRUSSles, named after Russ.
Thank you. You need to go and join Alonso down the pub.
Nah, I don't enjoy Texas that much.
No?
No.
I'd love to go to Texas.
Tejas.